You're watching The Breakfast Club.
Yep, it's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club. Charlamagne the God, Angela Yee. I don't know where the hell Envy is, but we got two of our favorite motherfuckers in the building right now.
Peace to the gods.
The Mackies, Papoose and Remy Ma. What's happening?
Nothing. Chilling. How you feel today?
I'm blessed, black, and highly favored.
Two of them I could co-sign.
You all right? Which ones?
Black.
Oh, obviously black. Obviously black. You're blessed. I don't know who's big, the highly favored part. That's optional.
The most hated.
Pap, what's up, man? No Pap cap. Nah, Pap, you used to wear the hat all the time.
Wait, hold on, y'all. Pass me that for a second.
What?
Your hat, nigga. What are you talking about?
Oh, no.
What's going on under
Nah, I'm
there?
messing with you. Nah, it's actually a myth, bro. It's actually a myth, man. If you go back to my early videos, I took my hat off, but they started becoming obsessed with my head, so I kept it on.
You were
Gotcha.
obsessed with your head?
They became obsessed.
First
man.
of
No,
all,
they was making memes and all kind of crazy
let's
stuff.
just go to the fact that he decided his last birthday. He's like, I'm getting older now. I'm gonna start dressing differently. I'm gonna lose my
grow up,
hat.
man.
That's real.
Okay, I understand that, but you don't know what I went through. For our wedding, I was like, it's our wedding. Like, you're gonna wear a hat at our wedding.
You wear a hat.
I was so
I didn't even think about that.
mad. So you decided. So then your birthday comes, and you just have this epiphany. Like, and I don't even. It was like a combination with the birthdays mixed with the kids graduating from high school.
Yeah.
It was just like this whole crisis that he had. He started throwing out all his hoodies and wearing blazers and.
Now he's got a hoodie with a blazer.
As you get older,
Yeah,
man, you
it's
know.
a compromise.
You gotta step
Yeah, he's
it up.
in the middle. He's in the middle.
But it was a myth though, man. The whole time it was a myth.
So you never got no surgery or nothing? No hairline?
Hell no.
Envy
no.
said his hairline came back after he did a detox.
Lies.
Oh, Envy?
Yeah.
Where is Envy?
He's
Probably
in
in
LA.
Brazil, getting something else done.
Probably somewhere getting styled.
Something else
He's
done.
getting
Don't do my
styled.
man Envy like that, man.
Not Brazil.
But let's talk about the show.
Okay.
So we get to see on the first episode.
About
of course,
time,
Being
Mona.
excited about being pregnant.
Tell me about it. Say that again.
Very
About
excited.
time.
Very
It's not
excited.
just Mona though. A lot
Okay.
of people think that it be Mona. It's the ones that's past her. Like Mona been convinced. We had to convince network and people like that the Mackies needed their own situation. So we did the Christmas special last year, which was cool and it was fun and we had great ratings. And then this time it's just me and
We had
Pap.
amazing ratings on the Christmas special.
Okay, I wasn't gonna say all
Phenomenal.
that, but okay.
Let's let that be known.
He's been around me a lot, guys. I'm sorry.
Sorry, you gotta say it because they act like it didn't happen.
But so we have the Remy and Pap meet the Mackies now, and it's pretty much me and Pap, and we have a baby on the way. So for people, I'm gonna need you guys to like touch it. Maybe I'll stay in here long enough to
I don't
feel
believe
a
it, Rem.
kick or
I'm gonna be honest.
something.
How many months is it?
7.
You look amazing.
Yeah, I didn't know you were
Okay.
that far along.
7.
she does a good job at hiding it, guys.
I'm not hiding
He
it
doesn't
though.
want you to hide the baby bump.
He wants
She
me to
does a
wear
good job.
spandex and muumuus and take every picture from a side profile every day. Like I don't, and it's not that I'm hiding it. It's just the clothes that I wear. I wanted to accentuate what I wear. I don't want to look stupid. Like I'm still me, and I still got to have my swag going on. Like he just needs to deal with that.
My wife just had our baby, our third daughter Sunday, and
Really?
her stomach now
Congrats.
is bigger than yours.
That's
After pushing
well,
the
you
baby
know
out.
what? I think it's a combination of things. Obviously, the fact that I lost a lot of weight prior to even getting pregnant, so that I could have a successful pregnancy. We did IVF, so I had to get my weight down and then keep it stable for a little while, for about a year. Contrary, probably they're like, "Oh, she lost weight so fast." No, it took over a year. It was stressful. I stopped eating meat, stopped eating carbs, cut out sugars, and then after I did that, while I was pregnant, I still wasn't doing it. It wasn't until about a month or two ago where the doctor was like, "You need to put some meat because my iron is so low." So I'm eating meat and I'm taking iron pills, and my iron is still low. Then that mixed with the fact that I'm 5'10" almost. So, I have a little bit more space to play with as opposed to short people. And then I just think God was just like, you know what? She might have to do something to somebody because people be talking crazy. I don't want her to be incapacitated and not be able to. So I'm going to just let her stay
Beautiful
small.
baby bump. I get to see it every night, y'all. She ain't like letting y'all see it yet, but it's there though.
Now, you didn't want to know the sex of the child.
No.
But Pap, you wanted to know.
Yeah, she tried to tell me I don't have the right to know, so I had to fight.
No, there's things called HIPAA
I
laws.
had to go to war with
No.
her.
It's called what?
HIPAA laws.
HIPAA laws?
Yes,
What's that? Put us
because
on.
he was saying he was going to go to the doctor and the doctor was going to tell him. I was like, the doctor's not going to tell you anything because per the HIPAA law, there is a confidentiality between the patient, which is me, and the
Got
doctor.
you.
If she tells you anything, we're going to have
I'm
a
the
problem.
father. I got rights. So,
Not
how-
really.
Not the
You
same
know?
rights as the woman.
Excuse me, you'll see all these guys in child support and being accused of all type of charges and stuff.
Nah,
like,
I
no,
know.
you don't have law
But she was
rights,
generous
babe.
enough to tell the doctor that she can tell me.
Okay.
So
After he was
but
sworn to secrecy.
she threatened me. I can't tell nobody. I just
But
gotta
why
keep
was
to
it so
myself.
important for you to know?
Thirsty.
I'm
We
just
can't
curious.
change it.
Listen, we had plans of having a child before she went to prison. Unfortunately, she blew trial. So when she was incarcerated, I told her, hey, listen, we can have the baby in here since we getting trailer visits. I'll take care of the baby while you're incarcerated. That way, when you come home, you don't got to take a break from your job or nothing. She didn't want to do that.
No.
Unfortunately, let me
He's
finish.
leaving out the part
Let
where
me
you're
finish.
in labor, your man is not there, you're shackled to the bed,
Right.
you can't see him.
You're in jail.
Like,
you got to
you
watch
in
your back.
jail,
Like,
like-
yeah.
like-
And I can understand
I
that
don't
you
know,
want
though. I
to. She
didn't
would
really
want
have
to
to watch
be there for
she-
those.
I understood it, but that was our life.
I didn't really have
You
that
know what I
issue.
mean? That was our life. So we filed for appeal. Unfortunately, the appeal didn't work. So we came to the conclusion that she was going to have to do 7.5 years. So I had to wait 7.5 years for her to come home to have this baby. Then when she came home, she
I
had
was
to get
working.
to work,
I was
so we
getting
had
that
to wait.
money. Like,
Yeah,
what?
yeah, yeah.
What's
She
the
finally
problem?
got pregnant. Then she had a miscarriage. So it's just like, I'm so anxious and excited. I don't want to miss another moment. I need to know what's going on.
He be in the house like, I just want to take it out right now. Like, bruh, it's not done yet.
I can't.
Like,
I can't
I've been
wait.
seeing his
man.
posts all
no,
the time.
thirsty though.
Yeah.
Thirsty, like, yo, I just want to take it out. Like, show him.
I ain't gonna lie. I told her, I said, yo, when you had a baby, I might faint, man.
He
He's gonna definitely faint.
I never fainted in my life, but
That was
at
after-
that moment, I
See,
might faint.
That was after he admitted that he might cry too.
And there's nothing
Nothing wrong
wrong
with
with
that,
that.
Pat. All right? And nothing wrong with being
I
vulnerable.
Nah, ain't
told him
nothing
right
wrong with that,
now,
but you know what
I'm
it is, though?
dying.
It's a special moment for me, man.
Yeah.
Because it's a miracle baby. So we've been through so much to have this child, and finally, it's happening.
That's
And also, this completes my marriage in my eyes.
Yeah, acknowledge wisdom. Now you got to understand it.
Exactly.
Yeah. How joyous.
Don't, please.
No, it's true. He's right, though.
Oh, yeah.
This carries. I have to be with him for the rest of the
I
day.
feel bad
okay?
about it, bro.
Do not open that Quran. Stop.
How
I'm just
joyous
saying.
was the pregnancy after the miscarriage, though?
Oh, you know what? It's so crazy because he, like, as soon as we went to the doctor and the IVF, like with the IVF procedure, it's a lot. You're taking a gazillion medications. It was for about 2 months. It was needles, 3 injections every day in your stomach. Then another 2 months, this giant needle in your butt. Like, it just is. It's a lot.
Yeah.
I
So
was
and
distributing
then
those.
every now and then, so you drew a lot of blood. I don't know what was I thinking, like Dr. Seuss over here.
Oh, you really
Needles.
was doing that, Pap?
I had to. It's part of
This
the
nigga
procedure.
Pap is amazing.
Yeah,
All
he's-
right?
She's like, Remi's amazing.
Like,
She's the one
I
getting
mean, he
needles
is.
in her.
Listen,
Every day.
Hello,
Thank you.
I'd rather be the one giving the needle than getting it.
But he was too hype. He was like putting on his gloves. You ready? Is it time? Yeah, I'm like, bruh, relax. Okay, calm down.
we
You're a
had
little
to
too
do it every
hype,
day.
happy. But we had to get up. We had to drive about 2 hours deep into Jersey to where the specific doctor was. Every other day, getting your blood drawn to make sure everything, your levels of your blood is right and your hormones is right. Christmas Eve we was there, New Year's we was there. Like we spent a lot of holidays in it because you have to go every day consistently. So when we finally got the first positive pregnancy test, he's just like, let's tell everybody. And I'm like, wait.
Yeah, you gotta
Because
wait.
especially after, losing a child, I'm like, I don't want to tell everybody. And then something bad happens because it's still no guarantee. People think, oh, you do IVF is a guarantee. Like, no, it's still, a chance that it doesn't work. So I probably waited until I wanted to wait, and I made him wait till to the second trimester. And that's when we had our vow renewal. It made 10 years that we were married in May. So I made like my whole family come together. I made them think. Of course, his phone is on. I made everyone think that we was just doing a vow renewal, and then I told the whole family. But then I'm starting to notice that certain people are not surprised.
Right.
So afterwards, when we're like at the reception, people's like, yeah, Pap told me about a month ago.
Wow.
Oh yeah. He told me not to say anything. I knew 2 months ago. Like, so
wow.
there was certain people that didn't know, but this guy was
He said,
just
"I couldn't help
he
it."
was just a leaky faucet
I
everywhere.
told key people like my mother-in-law, people like that.
Will the baby's middle name be Vivian?
It's not. So Vivian is my husband's grandmother's name. And my mother-in-law, she tried to G me a little bit. She was like, I think it'd be great if it's a girl, if you name it after my mom. And her name is Vivian. So I'm just thinking, I'm
Amazing
sitting
queen,
here.
Vivian. She gave birth to
yes,
17
wonderful,
kids.
Wonderful.
Strong, powerful woman.
Great.
Word.
However, I'm like, isn't other people in the family named Vivian? Like, I know he has a cousin named Vivian. I'm like, isn't your name Vivian. She's like, yeah, my middle name is Vivian. So you trying to gas it though? Like you're telling me to name it after your mother, but technically that's your name too. And then I just feel like this is, if I'm having a girl, this would be his third daughter. Why are you trying to hit me with the Vivian?
No,
like
wait.
I just feel like if it's a daughter, it's gonna be a Reminisce Jr. and that's just that. And we'll just go there.
I feel like we actually have to meet the baby before we name it. You know how it is, the attribute.
No.
You have to actually meet.
How long though?
I
How
feel
long
like
you
to
take?
name the baby before it's born, this don't make sense.
You don't know what the kid looks like though. Even when the baby's born, they all come out looking weird. Like very rarely do you get a
I
cute
know,
baby.
man. My new one look like me, and I'm like, please, I want the features to change. It's only early. I can't have no daughter that look like me, bro. That ain't right.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm like, when a baby is born, you don't really know. They change so much within those first 9 months. You don't know. So I'm like, well, we're gonna wait 9 months to name the baby.
Listen, the baby name is the golden child already, okay?
Oh, so about that, he keeps calling the baby
No,
the golden
everybody
child.
refers to it as a golden
So
child, right?
I got criticized because we both had kids when we were really young. So my son is 18, his son and one of his daughters is 18. The other one she'll be 22 soon. So they're all grown. So I pretty much call them the new kid and the old kids, like
The new kid and the
like
old kid.
yeah, like they're the old kids. Like they gotta go. They're pretty much
They gotta go.
They're not even kids anymore. They're technically all
Yeah,
adults.
they're grown.
They're adulterated, not children. There's nothing childlike.
They're gonna
about
be our
them.
kids forever.
So he starts running with that. Oh, those are our kids. You shouldn't say that. It makes them feel some type of way. How do you think the kids feel when you run around calling this baby the golden child? Like, what are they, bronze?
Now we
Silver,
saw in the
golden foil?
preview, it was like upset at you for saying
They
that.
real mad.
Yeah,
about it.
but it's not that. It's that they had their moment when they was kids. We loved them. We gave them everything they ever wanted. Now they have to be willing to share that with the golden
You
child.
know what's interesting? So we got a little sneak peek of the first episode of Meet the Mackies.
Okay.
And I was interviewing Wale the other day, and he has a daughter, and he was talking about how he has to work all the time, right, to make the money to be able to make sure that the mom is taken care of and his daughter's taken care of. But sometimes, like, you were on there, right, and it was kind of like, well, you weren't really around. And your reason was, I was getting bags. I was getting money. I was on the road. I was hitting the road. Do you have regrets about that? Like, I could have been around more? Is that something you think about?
Well, when you coming from the streets of Brooklyn, you know, and you grew up in poverty, you come from nothing. One of your main important goals is to make sure your kids don't struggle like you do. So
And they're not struggling.
I was in them streets at first, you know what I mean, before I got to this music, I had to make sure that they was well off, you know what I mean, and they had everything that they needed. But to answer your question, yes, because with the golden child, I'm not missing 1 second.
Right.
You know, when you have kids when you're young, you're a kid yourself to a certain extent.
Remy disagrees.
Of course I disagree. I don't care. Like I feel like the kids nowadays, they don't have the same goals and values that I have. They feel entitled to certain things. They feel like that the things that we give them, they're just supposed to have, that we're supposed to do it. They don't realize that when we grew up, we didn't have that. Like we didn't even have the option. Most of our parents we came from either broken homes or people were on public assistance. All type of, to have a car was a luxury. Like, so for everybody in the house to have a vehicle, like they think it's normal. It's okay. They think it's normal to, lose their phone and get another $1,200 phone. Oh, the new one came out. Give me a new phone. Like, we have 4 children right now and none of them have jobs. Like, it's crazy to
But
me.
in all actuality, though, to be honest with you, that's not really the case. The real reason and the real truth behind it is they're all a little jealous.
And they're spoiled. But they're
No,
also
I just know that
spoiled.
sometimes that's a struggle that parents have. Like,
No.
you have to work and you have to make money.
Nah, yeah, you
but then
do.
it's hard to balance that with making
They're,
sure.
listen, they're spoiled brats. Even when they said when I saw that scene, because I wasn't there when I saw it, and my stepdaughter was like, you weren't there. Like that's something that they just made up. Like, name one incident where your father wasn't at a birthday, graduation, weekends, everything. Like they lived with him growing up. So in their mind, they just hear like, oh, I'm gonna be there every second. They're thinking about the times, when I was on the road. So if I wasn't on the road, those sneakers and them belts and them bags you asked for,
kid's life,
Right.
they like, hey, wait a minute.
I missed the
You missed
second.
a second tier.
Right.
You missed a second or two over here. What's going on?
But it's different for y'all though, because y'all get bags together. Y'all in the same line of work. Y'all can take the child with y'all. So
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
it's a
See,
little bit easier.
we're having a big discussion about that. He says he's going to stay home. He's going to, he's not going to be with me anymore. He's going to raise the baby. I'm going to get a nanny.
everything. I had
Excuse
all my
me.
fun already.
This
I
guy
just-
can't
I
remember
only
to take
care
the
about my
garbage
child.
out. I'm getting a nanny, okay? That's
a nanny,
it.
a total stranger.
Yes.
see, this is why I need to see this show, because I need to see this. I need to see this because y'all look so perfect. You know what I'm saying? I need to see how y'all keep it together behind the scenes.
Well, what normally happens is he just agrees with me at the end.
Smart
That's
man.
true.
Like,
I mean, the queen.
Yeah.
You know?
He
You can't go
agrees,
against
and
How it
then
should be.
and 9 times out of 10 I was right to begin with, so everything just goes smooth. But it's really difficult because he wants to spoil you, the kids, and I'm like, bro, we did this 4 times. We know what spoil you kids turn out like, and I want the kids to be a little bit more sheltered. I want a nanny not to raise my kid, but to just help us. It's been a long time. Neither one of us has had a baby in 18 years, and when we had babies, we were kids ourselves. So I'm like, I just want the assistance to make sure that everything is
What
right.
is a nanny though? Like,
A nanny is the person
I
that's
come
gonna
from a
make
big
sure the
family.
baby.
We don't know what that is. We got grandmother, we got uncles, we got aunts. I never heard of that.
I don't want any of them.
I don't know
raising.
what a
I
nanny
guess
is.
you feel like you have the luxury to be able to afford a nanny, and it'll be helpful. And
Get you a nice Caribbean woman to be the nanny, man. I got a nice Trinidadian woman.
Oh, you got one?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Get a nice
Sheesh,
Trinidadian
must be
woman.
Nice.
Everyone has one, babe.
But you got to sit her down and interview her, though. Like, really talk to these people and make sure they're not crazy.
They
not
be on
gonna
camera
touching your
spanking them
Yeah,
kids.
word
Now the
up.
older kids are gonna be like, we never had nannies.
First of all,
Right. I'm the nanny. I'm gonna be the nanny.
The manny.
Right. Whatever you want to call it.
I'm not leaving my child unattended with Papoose. That's just,
Oh, stop. Listen, y'all. Remy don't want nobody else getting my love but her.
right.
She know I'm obsessed with this child already, and she want to get in the way of that.
Well, look, we know you guys gotta go, but I just want to say one other thing before y'all leave. While we were watching it, somebody in the room heard you telling your son, who's 18, that he's got to get out the house because he's grown, and she was like, "Oh my God, he's only 18. Why is it time for him to leave yet?"
It's time for all of them to leave. Actually, like I feel like you have to start, and I don't mean just get out and go wherever. I'm gonna assist
Get it
him
together.
and help him where he's living and in college and things like that. But I don't want it to kind of be like with my daughter who's about to be 22 and she's still at the home. So I'm like, if she's 22, he's gonna think in his mind that he at least got 4 more years to cruise. So like, I gotta start getting them out, and I've
She
been
does
going.
have a job, and she does go to college.
She does not have a job. She
Yes,
does
she
go
do.
to college.
Oh,
Seasonal jobs don't count.
And you don't want to push them out there prematurely, and then they fall on their head. You gotta
You
be.
can always come back home
take your
too.
time.
No, you can't come back.
It's dangerous out there.
y'all got a nice 1-2 going on. Like,
Sheesh,
Jada and
let's
Scott.
not back.
we don't agree on anything at all, period.
All right, well, that's why it's
rushing
gonna
them.
be
We gotta
very
have Remy and
interesting to
Pap come
watch.
back, though. 'cause
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we got to talk about some things.
Just pop culture
Chop it up.
stuff with Rem, you know what I
It's
mean?
things
The
that we need
world
to
with
talk
with
about.
Pap. Yeah.
You got to, man. Chop
Shout
it
out
up.
to Revolt. We work. I work with Revolt.
Revolt,
So,
State of the Culture.
yeah,
How was that?
I like it. It's fun. Like people are surprised. Some people are surprised that I'm doing it. Like one, I can be pretty articulate when I want to be, you know. and I do have opinions on things, but that's always something that I wanted to do as far as like hosting television. Like whenever I do the reels, like my favorite week
Yes.
ever. I have so much fun doing that. And I think I just have a good voice for it. And I just think I'm just so amazing in so many ways.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't put you on
Yeah.
one of those panel shows yet on daytime television.
Soon come. Maybe I'll just get my own, the Reminisce show.
True.
Busy.
I mean, I'm just trying to be like, God, that's all.
I always wanted this Remy Ma have the password to the Pap account.
Oh.
Yes.
Social media account.
There's no passwords.
Yeah.
No,
We both
yeah,
have
we
access
just,
to each
yeah,
other. There's no-
just going. It's
no,
nothing
not
else.
bad.
I'm not doing
right now,
anything.
I can unlock her phone and she can unlock mine if I want. If she wants.
Same thing for you at
so
home.
when you
On
John?
camera.
When you get DMs from girls, Pap, because I know everybody always trying to ruin a happy home. You show the queen?
Remy cursed them out before she see it before I do.
Wow.
There you go.
I don't really curse them
Yes,
out.
she do.
I was like,
She would flame somebody.
And-
bitch, you thought I was going to see this? First of all.
And let's be clear, Pap will curse somebody out too because we've seen that happen
Oh, I'm gonna visit them.
on social media also.
He be
Hello.
dragging it though. Sometimes I just be feeling like he's way worse than me. People be thinking that I'm the crazy one, but I be having to remind them like this guy vowed to be with me forever and ever for the rest of his life. Married me like 2 times. We having a kid and everything. So it's not everything ain't right up there with him either. Like,
We saw
mine's
what
just
happened
more out front.
What happened?
with 50 Cent when he said Remy was looking good.
Oh, yeah, that was crazy. Have y'all spoke since then, Pap?
Nah, we haven't spoken.
But you know 50's a jokester.
Yeah, but I'm a joke back though.
Yeah, true.
I'm not. You know what I mean? A lot of people who 50 be saying stuff to, they scared to say something back. I'm not scared.
All right.
You know what I mean? But it's
Remy-
cool. It's all jokes though. I don't take it that serious.
Remy, you tried to smooth it over?
I tried. I don't, but it wasn't.
Remy
really,
liked the drama. She like
it wasn't really nothing to smooth up. Like the way I didn't take it seriously. Like I feel like the blogs took it more seriously.
Yeah, it's all
'Cause
jokes.
I pretty much know both of them, so they both are extremists and drag everything to the ends of the earth. So I was just sitting there like, whatever.
Let me be
I'm
happy
still
and pregnant. Yeah.
Well, the show's on when? Every what?
Monday.
Every Monday,
9 o'clock.
October 1st, Monday, 9 p.m. VH1. Don't miss it, y'all. Meet the
We will
Mackies.
be tuned in.
Yes, and please come back next week or something, man.
I'll come back.
Gotcha.
All right.
I'll bring him too. You wanna come with me?
Ain't that something?
I love him.
It's
Someone's
Remy,
got to drive.
it's Remy and Papoose, the Breakfast Club.
Yeah.